Hey there, day 98, life according to YoBo. Food for the soul. Hey, I got a new page. It's called Healthy Cooking the Soulful Way. I went to the doctor, got my checkup, got the results of my blood test, and it scared me. Man, let me tell you something. I do not like taking meds. One thing you won't find me doing is taking meds for high blood pressure. And when you tell me that I'm creeping up, and if I keep going the way I'm going to be diabetic, oh, that ain't getting ready to happen. So I've changed my eating habits. Y'all look at some of the pictures on my page, okay? Got to get myself healthy, get my husband healthy. His triglyceride level was super duper high. Remember what I told you? Faith without works is dead. People want to pray. I wish I had a dime for every person I've seen in the prayer line to be delivered of high blood pressure. I can show you how to be delivered from high blood pressure in 3 months. Just go to my new page, Healthy Cooking the Soulful Way. Thanks to Keena Rush Mosley. She encouraged me to do that. See, people see more in you than you see in yourself. When we're talking about the vision, sometimes just try something different. Don't be afraid. I told y'all I don't like cooking. I don't like cooking. I would do it as a hustle. But don't be afraid to try something different. Okay, you can find these videos where? Somebody tell me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I've got a couple books on my page, YoBo Productions. Get my books. I'm going to run a sale on day 100. That's what I'm going to do. A sale on books. So don't buy it yet. Just wait till day 100. I have good news for you. We are finishing chapter 4 and we're about to go into chapter 5. Is the vision divine or is it in your mind? This is actually a workbook. So the next 2 pages are questions that you have to answer. These are the questions. Remember, we talked about all the ways that you receive divine visions. You can go back and play days 95, 96, 97, 98. It's all there. No, what's today? Today's 98. No, we're finishing today. But I want to ask you a few questions. In what manner was your vision revealed to you? Just think about it. What manner? It may be several. Or get a piece of paper, write it down, or if you have your pad, just jot it on there. Or just think about these. Get a cup of coffee and sit, have a little me time and answer these questions. And what type of confirmation have you received? Because you'll always have confirmation through people, through, I'm not going back. Most of mine comes through people. That's why people comes to mind. What type of burden or passion do you have? Remember what a burden and a passion is. You would do it for free. I really have a burden for the elderly. I really have a burden for those who are not, who are spiritually illiterate. Did y'all see the video somebody posted where the pastor was praying for the women to have husbands, so they all had to strip down naked, and he went by each one of them and he did something to them? I have a burden for the spiritually illiterate, those who are gullible and fall for mess, stress, and other people's BS. You got these people who are fronting, telling people that they're a man of God or they're a woman of God. All alone, they full of mess, stress, and BS. People fall for it. I have a burden for that. That's why I'm doing these videos. Because some people just really, they are not in a church where they are just grounded and just giving good, just straight up common sense. For instance, let me give you an example. When I talk about pastors who say, oh, yeah, I say, the Lord has let me know that somebody in here, Sister God showed me that you having financial troubles. Okay, now let me tell you what my pastor will do. Yeah, I say, lady over there in the blue top with the black and gold earrings on. God has shown me that you're going through something, a little something right now financially. Am I right? And usually she'll say, I'm right. Then he'll turn to his wife. He'll say, baby, write me a $150 check. Or he may say, baby, reach in his pocket, whatever he has, and he'll put it in her hand. And he may say, if anybody else wants to bless this woman, it's up to you. You can do it now. You can do it after church. What's your name, Sugar Pie? Okay, say your name. All right, if you write a check, make the check out to her. Or sometimes he may say, if you want to write a check, make it out to the church, and we'll cash it after church. So you got to be wise and not just fall for it. Just because somebody is behind the pulpit, don't fall for everything. That's my burden. Can y'all tell how that's my burden? Because I'm supposed to be moving on to day 5, but I'm stuck there. What are you currently doing that aligns with your vision? Oh, we spent several days on that. Whatever you do, just do it. If you sing, do what? Sing. If you dance, dance. If you cook, for me, cook. That's why Keita told me to create another page. Since I have to get my body healthy, I might as well take folk along with me on the journey. So if you got diabetes, high blood pressure, if you're overweight, if you are ready to make a lifestyle change, I'm doing a 3-month lifestyle change. Come along with me. I'm going to be posting these videos on Facebook. Okay, let's get into chapter 5. Overcoming real fears. Not just overcoming fears, but overcoming real fears. When you on this journey, you're going to get scared. You will get scared. And just because you get scared does not mean you're not a man of faith. It does not mean you're not a woman of faith. It means you are human. And people will say, well, the Bible say God has not given us the spirit of fear. Exactly. God has not given you the spirit of fear. It didn't say you wouldn't be scared. You're going to be scared. But know that God has not given you the spirit of fear. So how do we overcome the real, because that fear is real. Y'all ever woke up in the middle of the night and your heart is just doing like this when you know you got a $3,000 bill due the next week and you don't have $3? Woo, we talking about overcoming real fear. I meant what I said. When I had a $3,000 bill due and I didn't have $3 and I woke up like this, whoo, how do you overcome a real fear? The book says, you may not believe this, but even I get afraid. Me, moi, YoBo, Yolanda, Roseanne, Wright, Bozanne. Me. I'm talking about myself, Miss Be All You Can Be. I was particularly fearful in about May or June 2010. I heard that familiar, still small voice. It said to me, it's time for you to do a workshop about keeping the vision alive. First of all, that ain't the kind of workshop and conference we did. We did Silly Women, the conference. We did the ABCs of Life youth conference. Our conferences are all about teaching people to make better choices. And something said for me to do a conference on vision and keeping the vision alive. And I heard a date to do the conference. Now see, the workshop itself would not have been a problem. The problem was my crutch. My sister was out of town. She was always in town to help me. She has facilitated many a workshop in her day, but I had never done a workshop on my own. And if that were not enough, the same still small voice was saying for me to prepare a workbook. I did the same thing most people do when they become afraid. I did nothing. I told you that was May or June, and something said do it the second weekend in July. I didn't do anything. Doing just what some of y'all are doing right now. With your vision and with your dream, people have come to you. They have confirmed what you already know, and you still do nothing because you think you don't know how to do it. See, I thought I didn't know how to do it. Everything I knew said this is unfamiliar. But all along, the voice kept insisting that I get started. I selected the date. I reserved the venue. I didn't even advertise. That's how scared I was. I finally gave in and did something on July the 1st. I wasted 2 months. 9 days before the event, I sent an email to my database. No one responded. So I sent a message on Facebook about the vision. Everybody declined. And if that were not enough, my church had scheduled its quarterly leadership conference for the second Saturday in July. Normally I can depend on my church members to come, but they were having the quarterly meeting same day as my workshop. I was scared. I was real scared. I'm going to stop right there. I don't like to leave you hanging, but I purposely want to leave you hanging on the scared part, because between now and tomorrow, I want you to think about all the things that have you afraid. The thing that you should be doing, but you're afraid to move forward. I wasted 2 months because I was afraid. I don't want you to waste another day. This is going to be the last day you sit on that. Go ahead, I want you to enjoy today. Come back tomorrow, because we're going to get something happening, okay? See you tomorrow. Day 99 of Life According to YoBo.